This is the Ninja of Another Color podcast. I'm your host, Dottley. Here on another Friday night with the two Puerto Rican ninjas. We have Rolando, who will be missing next week, so we're moving the show to Monday. So we will be watching football, listening to football while we do the podcast. And we have Frank, newly minted trainer, who is doing the Lord's work for Comcast. Today, we will be going over collection news. Since the writer strike is over, Picard is trying to do a movie. Both UM and FSU are on a bye. What does the rest of the season look like? Have you heard the rumors about Clemson leaving the ACC? We'll go over our results from the previous week and our week 4 picks. And the Falcons are playing the Jaguars in London, and that's a Toy Story game. So that's 9 a.m. in the morning, so we will check that out. And our top 5 arcade, not home arcade, but put a quarter in arcade game. So without further ado, this is Ninja of Another Color podcast. Rate us, review us, give us 5 stars, give us 4 stars, give us 3 stars, give us 2 stars, give us any stars. Because if you don't give us any stars, we'll just assume we're doing it legally. We're available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, Google Podcast, YouTube, and we're still trying to get a Apple account so we can get on Apple. Okay, and let's start the show.
The Barbarian. The year 1994. From out of space comes a runaway planet, hurtling between the Earth and the Moon, unleashing cosmic destruction. Man's civilization is cast in ruin. 2,000 years later, Earth is reborn. A strange new world rises from the old. A world of savagery, super science, and sorcery. But one man bursts his bonds to fight for justice. With his companions, Oopla the Mock and Princess Ariel, he pits his strength, his courage, and his fabulous sun's sword against the forces of evil. Barbarian.
Yes, from 1980, that is Thunder. That is a homage to Star Wars, where we have Luke Skywalker with the sword, Princess Leia, and we have Chewbacca. All right. In collecting news, since I am really the collector of the group who has the funds, but we're going to start with what Hasbro Pulse has released. They have released a Grimlock. Have you seen Grimlock? Have any of you seen Grimlock?
I saw it.
Do you like it?
Yes. I do have Paramount Plus, so I have seen the series. Of course, I believe Rolly said something about it not too long ago about the whole Megatron being good and everything. You know what I mean? That thing got me. I don't ever remember seeing Grimlock on there, but the toy, I'm actually kind of digging. I'm actually digging it. It's not that bad. Would I buy it? Spend $20? No. If somebody gifted to me, would I be happy? Yes.
Are you asking Hasbro to give you a sample to try out?
No, I think he's asking.
You know what? I will not mind if Hasbro Pulse does that.
No,
yes.
I think he's asking He's asking one of us to go ahead and.
Or one of you guys. Yeah, I mean, either way.
Yeah, better chance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, better chance of Hasbro.
Yeah, I think so too, buddy. I think so too.
I think he looks
cool.
good.
He does. It still has the G1 colors into it. You know what I mean? I like the missile launcher, and on the backpack. I mean, on his back. You know what I mean? If I was still doing some custom work, I can really do some nice stuff with this.
I think he looks good in robot form too.
Go back to robot form again, D. Yeah, he does. He looks good in both. But then again, it's Grimlock. He always looks good in robot and whatchamacallit, and the Defender Sword Bud.
And it's a builder figure. Who the hell are they building the figure for, though?
Oh, that is the main bad guy. That's the main bad guy. Yeah.
Mandroid.
Yes. He's trying to become an android, so yeah. It enhanced the name Mandroid.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. You know what I mean?
Roll?
If I would buy it?
Yeah.
If I was collecting them, yes. I think it's a good figure. I think it's also a good toy. I like them. If you're into Grimlock, I think it's one you want to add to your collection, and it won't break the bank. So it's always a positive for me.
Mm-hmm.
That is true too.
I gotta see the cartoon first before I push down $20 on it.
You're gonna be disappointed.
I'm just saying. That's how Robot in Disguise got me to buy some stuff from them. So
Robot in Disguise, wasn't it the one with the there were 15 minutes? No, that was a Cyberverse. There were like 15-minute clips.
Yeah, Cyberverse. No, the one where Prime is
that one I enjoyed.
When Prime is not a Prime, he's a wrecker.
Oh yes, okay, I remember. Yes, I got them all mixed up in my head, bro.
All right.
It's like those damn James Bond movies.
All right, what else you got?
Frank, you got something, didn't you?
Yes, I actually purchased finally, they re-released it again on Hasbro Pulse, so I ordered it yesterday. Even though I said I wasn't going to, but I had to. The crossover between Soundwave and G.I. Joe, the Thunder Machine.
What is it?
The Thunder Machine.
Thunder Machine.
Yeah, the vehicle that the Dreadnoughts had.
Got you. Thank you.
Yes, that one. So remember when I showed you guys the last time? When it first was released.
Yeah.
I was contemplating it, and then when I decided to buy it, it was sold out. I was like, it just wasn't meant to be. You know what I mean? And then Hasbro Pulse re-released it again. I was like, you know what? Let me just do it, man. Like I told D, I have no space for it, but it's a crossover between G.I. Joe and Transformers. I can't say no, man. I just can't.
Don't you have ordered the Megatron one?
I actually have it displayed right here. Yes, sir.
He's talking about this one. I have it on pre-order for Big Bat. Not coming till January.
Oh man, that's funny. And it comes with 2 figures. Not bad.
Yeah.
$100.
And we all know that Soundwave is your guy, Frank.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yes, that is.
I showed it to you, and you're like, you were kind of iffy at the beginning too.
I was. It's because again, one of the reasons why I'm not collecting as much is because I don't have the space.
It doesn't stop Dwayne.
That is true, but it stops me.
Dwayne, he's gonna start using his collectibles as furniture soon.
That's gonna be his coffee table.
Absolutely not. The only
Here's my thunder tank. This is my thunder layer.
Nope. The only thing I can pass for a coffee table is the thunder tank. That's the only.
Pretty much.
That's the only thing that passes.
Yeah, but with all those gargoyle figures, man, come on, man. You can make something out of that, bro.
Nah. All right. Moving on. Another thing I bought it today. It should come next week. Mat Tracker from the G.I. Joe 25th anniversary. I was missing mine. I got it at a deal at $30. Hopefully it looks like this when it comes, because I'll be really upset if it doesn't look like this, and I would want my money back.
I kept mine.
I know.
I got mine.
Yes, and Frank's.
I'm assuming, Frank, you have yours.
I think so. I'm pretty sure I do. Again, I haven't had a chance to look at my stuff because that room in my sister's house is all packed with junk.
Yeah, we saw.
Yes.
Yeah, so I haven't had a chance to do inventory, but I'm pretty sure I still have it.
And I'm still waiting on the weather dominator. Thank you very much.
Once I get in there and I clean that place, man. Once my sister gets that little shed in the back built.
Your Dwayne also wants to know if your sister's single.
She is not. She is not.
Sorry, Dwayne,
sorry, D.
Okay.
Plus you can't handle my sister, bro.
Whatever. You mistake our birthdays. I know it sounds like a challenge.
No, that was not a challenge, Rolly. But stop that shit, bro.
You heard it like I heard it.
Don't put D in a corner now.
Challenge accepted. All right. Moving on to the big bad of the week. We're going to go to the listing of what is in the pile of loot that is pending. And
I gotta see this.
All right. Last week we had these. These are ready to ship, but came in on Monday. We have Firefly.
Ooh, Firefly, nice, D.
And then we have these pops, but I think I'm going to let them go because nobody buys pops and buy them when I get paid on Tuesday.
I don't understand the fascination with pops.
Yeah, me neither, buddy. Me neither.
I don't know either, but it hypnotized you to get one. So I have a ton of them. So when I need money, I'm going to sell them.
You know, I have the first Skeletor pops.
Do you?
At a really low number. Let me see.
All mines are in boxes somewhere, so I probably have the same one.
I think when I bought it, I know you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you buy it, Rolly? You remember?
No, I don't remember. But I think it's like a low number. It's like 65 or something. Let me see.
I have one pop.
Yeah,
Soundwave. The kids got it for me like 2 years ago.
I think that's the only pop I have.
Yeah.
I have boxes upon boxes
19.
of pops.
It's number 9. It's pop 19.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's valid. I mean, you gotta buy it. You gotta sell it. Don't hold on to it like Beanie Babies.
Too late. I missed the memo. I still have him. All right,
It's going for, well, there's one on eBay for $120.
I was just about to look it up, buddy.
And there's one for $3,200.
What number is it?
19. But
ain't that the one?
3,200. That's a glow in the dark, and it's graded. So it's pretty cool though. It glows in the dark. I forgot what convention we were at that I bought it. You got to see what year it came out.
Probably Miami SuperCon or somewhere down there.
Well, it came out. Comic-Con had it in 2013, so somewhere 13. So it's got to be probably
either MegaCon or Comic-Con.
It's got to be MegaCon.
Yeah,
Comic-Con would have to be 2009 for me to bring it.
Because at Comic-Con I was stuck in line for 3 days, so I wasn't there when you did it. So
yeah, but the Comic-Con, what the He-Man was Hero.
Yeah, we all had Hero.
Yeah, but you got it though.
It took me 4 days, but yeah, I did get it.
Oh my God! You remember when he stood in line the second day?
Jesus Christ!
Hero? And right when it was his turn, it's like, sorry,
we're closed. You gotta come back tomorrow. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh man!
We had to buy that book, and I still have it. I actually have it right here in front of me on my coffee table. we had to buy that book of that dude that passed away that did toy art. I mean, toy photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually still have the book. I have it right here.
Wait, what guy passed away?
What was his name? Let me see. Gianni Lepigardo.
I think you butchered his name.
Yeah, I think
I did. Big time.
It's not ringing a bell at all.
Gianni, Gianni,
Uh-huh.
Lopergolo, Lopergolo.
Take a picture and put it in the chat. Cause
Hey, I don't know his name.
I don't know him either. I don't recognize him.
I know we got the book and I signed it. A few people signed it, like Adam West. I got Adam West's signature and a few others.
No, that was the Comic-Con, whatchamacallit, like the newsletter shit that they had.
Okay, yes. So
No, I'm talking about this book that we had to buy. I'm taking a picture right now and I'm putting it in the main chat.
Okay.
We had to buy this book so we can go into the Hasbro booth. I think it was day 2 or day 3. And I ended up buying it
Oh, okay. So
that we can get in.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Explains why I have no idea what book that is.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, he was a popular dude that takes photos of toys for like magazines and all that shit.
Gets them all sexy.
All right, that is collection news. FYI, I think I found a 3D printer that is affordable and I can get when I get paid. So we might be printing Max stuff for sale. So keep your eye open.
There you go.
What you gonna have for sale?
Masks. M-A-S-K. Mask. Weapons. Mask.
Mobile armor strike command.
Yes.
Did I get it right? I always forget what the S is for.
Strike. You said it. All right, that's collection news. Moving on to entertainment. Since the writer's strike is over, thank you very much. The writer's strike is over. They just have to do the actors, and everything should be moving. Ahsoka ends on Tuesday, and then Loki season 2 starts on, I think, either following Tuesday or following Wednesday. But the avid Trekkie here, we've heard rumors that Picard is trying to have Paramount Plus do a movie. All right, so the question came up: would you want him to do the movie, and would you watch the movie? It's a question. Let's turn it over to our resident Trekkie.
All right. The answer is yes. Now, this is a trick question. Do I want him to do it? Yes. Especially if you have the same show runner that season 3 had. Would I watch it? That's a silly question. Of course I will. Now, should he do it? No. I think that he needs to just let that move on with, enjoy his retirement. I just think right now is a little bit too much for that. So I think I don't think it should be made. I think we should kind of explore other parts. There's a Section 31 movie that should probably start picking up production very soon, which is pretty good, with Michelle Yao, the girl from
she was in
Multiverse one.
She was in Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery. There you go.
She was a captain. Yes, she's same character. She's gonna play it. And Section 31. I think that's gonna be a movie. So I think that's gonna be a good movie. So I think we should just kind of move forward and come up with, let the new generation enjoy their Star Trek.
Okay, Frank, you got any thoughts?
I do. I do enjoy my Star Trek. I really don't care if it's made. If it does get made, would I watch it? The answer is yes, I would. but I tend to be more with Rolly. I'm actually looking forward to that Section 31, right, Rolly? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Section 31, yes, it is.
Yes, that one I'm looking forward to. So that one I would definitely watch. And I can't wait until next weekend because that's when all the Ahsokas will be out and I get to binge it on a Sunday.
Horrible.
Instead of watching football?
Yeah,
Horrible.
any day.
And he's not listening to my recap, so horrible friend. Horrible friend. All right, my 2 cents is I think they shouldn't because season 3 was a good send off for the Next Generation crew. They shouldn't ruin it. That was a good and happy ending and leave it at so. And then I'm also looking forward to Section 31 because we all like Star Trek, but we're not Trekkies like Rolando over there.
Now, everybody here saw the season 3, right, of Picard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think they should probably move forward with that legacy, with that new crew. With 7 of 9 as a captain.
I think so too.
I think that could move forward. I think they should probably look into that. I think a lot of people, they can pick up on the wave of the Picard, and you can still have some people do some guest shots, jump in, things like that.
Franks can still direct. So
Direct?
let him.
He directs any Star Trek project. He directs, and I think he's a great director. Frank likes him too. He just doesn't know. He did a lot of Leverage. He directed a lot of the Leverage shows.
And he was the voice of
I did not know
Xanatos.
that, Rolly.
And he was the voice of Xanatos on Gargoyles.
Well,
That I knew.
Gargoyles had a lot of Star
Yes,
Trek.
ton of them.
Yes.
Ton of them.
Deanna was the female gargoyle.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot her name. Oh yeah.
I believe
Demona.
Michael Dorn was in there too.
Demona.
Yeah, he played the half robot gargoyle.
All right.
So I think they should explore that. Even though I hate the ship because I love my ships, I hate the ship.
You hate which ship you hate?
The Enterprise G.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember how it looks like, Rolly.
It kind of looked like the Defiant a little bit.
No, it does look nothing like
A
Defiant.
little bit.
No, nothing. No, nothing at all. I'll be happy to show you.
Yes. Go ahead.
Please do.
Please do. Hold on. Let me find a nice, sexy picture of her.
And why ships are always her? Can somebody answer that?
Because I don't ride men.
Thank you. Just like all my cars are females, especially my Selena.
All right.
I like that.
Now for an Enterprise. And then the show made it seem like she was very underpowered. So I was not a fan of that. I did like it, and I also thought they did the Titan because they renamed the ship. I think they did the ship wrong. This is another. But here you can pretty much get a better view of it there. Can I get a little see? They now full saucer section. It's supposed to kind of be like bringing back the refit constitution.
Okay.
That's why it's it tells you there. Let me see. It says it here, but it's a Neo Constitution class or Constitution 3 class.
What
Very underpowered. Look at the. This is supposed to be in the future, obviously in the future of the next generation, and it still uses turret phasers instead of the strip beam that all the other ships have. I think they should have left it as the Titan A, which is also a terrible way to shouldn't make a Titan A, but whatever. I just think it's wrong. And this ship is based off of the original Titan in Star Trek canon, which I like better because that one had torpedoes in the front saucer section, and the nacelles were a little different. So,
what was it?
Yeah, I don't like it as an Enterprise. That's my speaking it. I'll live with it, but it's very.
I can see why though.
It's very underpowered, and The ship that it replaced, which is the F, was a lot different. This is the F.
What was that?
Oh, it's got a Voyager vibe to it.
Yeah, it's huge too. Let's see if I can. They show me these are all terrible pictures of it. So yeah, the ship it replaced. Look at it. It's Odyssey class.
Oh damn, that looks like an actual Enterprise. I mean, that fits more as an Enterprise.
Yeah. So
and it looks powerful.
It is. And if you look at it, size comparison is bigger than the Enterprise. Right.
That looks like that looks like the ship, the ones on Nicktoons. I forgot what it's called.
The Prodigy.
Yeah, the one that's what it looks like.
Protostar.
Protostar. There you go. It has a star. It has a star for the engine.
And you see there that the decks are the saucer section and the secondary hull are separated, and it has these two columns that keeps it together. And you can see here it's.
Is the G smaller than the E, or the E smaller than the G?
The G is smaller than the F.
That I know. But how about the E? Because the E was after the. Okay.
Also, yeah. So I don't want to get too off
in the weeds.
But look at it here. This is the F.
Holy crud.
Look at the tiny little...
Oh, the F is bigger than the D.
Yes. The F is bigger than the D. But it's longer. The D was wider and had more decks. So I hold a lot more people. But yeah, it's almost the G is almost about the same size as the... Almost the same size as the Enterprise B.
Yeah.
Give me Voyager every day, 2 times on Sunday.
Than the B, though. But no, the one I like, for sure, is that freaking F, bro.
The Enterprise F is bigger. So I use that.
Yeah, so now I see why you're complaining, because it's almost it didn't evolve. It devolved.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
I like the design of the Neo Constitution, but I just don't like it for an Enterprise. So.
Yeah, I see why you're not happy, buddy. And guess what? Now that you've gone through all this, I'm gonna have to agree with you 100%. And I am not a fan of the C at all.
Yeah. Of the G.
And yes, fans.
The C.
We still not answered the question.
The whole round. It's just too round, man.
Yeah. Well, the idea of this one was to bridge a gap between this and this.
Got you.
Explain how they got to here. So, but yeah. And by the way, this was created by a fan. And
Was it?
Yeah, Star Trek Online. They got voted on Star Trek Online, and they made it. And now the show's made it canon. So.
All right, folks, and we still not have answered the question. Are Star Trek fans richer than Star Wars fans? We still haven't answered that question.
We did.
We did not.
It's Star Wars.
It's Star Trek. All right, moving on to our next topic. With FSU and Miami having a bye, what is the state of the ACC? But check out the standings. Okay, hold on 1 second, and here we go. This is up-to-date standings of the ACC. We have the big dog in the front, Florida State. NC State second, Duke third, North Carolina, Louisville, and North Carolina State are playing right now, and I think it's a tie score, so these might change. Then we have Georgia Tech, then we have Miami with no conference games, Syracuse with no conference games, Virginia Tech no conference games, and then we have the lucky losers on the bottom, and look who's at the bottom, Clemson. All right, with these two teams having a bye this week, and I think Miami's gonna hit the tough part of their schedule. They're gonna lose at least one game. I think Florida State will go undefeated in the ACC.
Of course you would.
Of course I do, yes. All right, and before we go on, there are rumors that Clemson is leaving the ACC. Is that a good idea, bad idea? Who knows? But Rolando, your team has Georgia Tech, then they have North Carolina. How do you feel?
I feel great, very confident. Why wouldn't we feel confident? We easily handled everybody we've played, unlike Florida State, who's been struggling the past 2 weeks. You guys are lucky getting a bye. Who knows what would have happened? So I feel good. Are we talking national championship? No, but I feel very confident about winning the ACC title for once. This is the year. This is the year to win that ACC title.
It would be so great if we beat you twice. Once in the regular season and the second time for the ACC championship, because there are no leagues this year. The top two teams, top two records in the ACC goes to the ACC championship. So fingers crossed we get Miami in the ACC championship game and beat them again. All right. Moving on.
So wait, so you need to pray and wish us luck to be able to beat us. I got it.
No.
That's what I heard.
That's not.
That's what I heard.
You can hear what you want.
I wish we can play you so we can beat you. So you have to pray to beat us. That's fine. Though.
There you go.
I don't need to pray or wish them luck.
People hear what they want to hear, but I know what I said. It's like, hey, alrighty then. We're moving on to our next.
And we know what you said too. It's recorded.
Yes, it's recorded. Moving on to our next topic, which is our NFL results and our picks for Week 4. Rolando, what are the results?
It's not looking good for you. So, Week 3 of the NFL. Coming in, covering the rear, that would be Mr. Flores. Frankie the Stallion, like he likes to be called. With a total of six wins. 6 wins. Then after that comes the Big D with 7. And the winner for this week, for the 3rd week in a row, would be myself with 10.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And so we're looking at a total of overall score. Frankie the Stallion with 21. Dwayne Little D, 24.
Really?
And me, 29.
That's what we're doing right now?
The Big D, Rolando.
That's what we're doing right now? Okay.
Dwayne's a Little D, and I'm the Big D.
All right. So I see what we're doing. All right. Okay.
So
got a 5-game
One and
lead.
only the OTTLUY.
Right.
So I think, what I was say, Frank, I think you're doing really good. You're like, again, just 3 off. Just 3. So you're on point. You didn't do the 8 like you did last week, but you got 6, so you're good.
Yeah. I'm proud of myself.
You should be.
Yeah, we're all proud of you. All right.
Well, thank you.
Thursday night was a clean sweep because we all picked the Lions. We weren't sure, so we all picked the winners. So everybody's 1-0 for the week. All right. First London game is the Falcons are 2-1. The Jaguars are 1-2. This is technically a home game for the Jaguars. It will be on ESPN Plus and Disney Plus as Toy Story characters. Frank won't give me his password, so he can go to hell. All right.
LOL.
Who you got?
LOL.
Who you got? Who you got, Frank?
Which one am I looking at?
Falcons, the first one. Sunday, October 1st, 9:30 a.m. Falcons versus the Jaguars.
I think I'm going to go with the Falcons on this one.
All right. Rolando?
Rolling?
Really? You gotta ask?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going with the Jaguars.
Are you going with the Jaguars?
Oh, that's right, because Falcon is D's team.
Yep.
He's going with the Jaguars, and I'm going with the Falcons. Yes, 2-1. Hopefully, we bring home a victory. Not in America. All right, moving on to our first 1 o'clock game. We have the 3-0 undefeated Dolphins who scored 70 points on
Showed them.
on the
They
lowly
did, man.
on the
Oh my
lowly
God.
Broncos, who supposedly have one of the top 5 defenses in the league. They're
They left them behind. They
in
left them
Buffalo,
behind in Denver.
and they are in Buffalo, and the Buffalo Bills are 2-1. Frank, who you got?
I am going with the Dolphins this time. Like last time, I should say. I'm going with the Dolphins.
All right.
They're on a roll. I'm really proud of them, even though they're normally not my team. But I'm really proud of them, man. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
All right. We already know who Rolando is picking.
Which, by the way, I think this is very disrespectful because they got the Bills favored by what, 2.5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
very disrespectful.
You're not going to score 70 again. You're not going to score 70 again.
If we score 70, I think the league should be very worried.
Yes, they should. Orlando has the Dolphins. I am going with the Bills because they're at home, and it's in Buffalo, and I think the temperature is going to drop, like in the 60s or whatever.
It's gonna be like in the 60s.
60s. So I'll go with the Bills. All right, we have a battle of the unbeatens. No, sorry, unwittables. Sorry, unwittables. We have the Vikings who are 0-3. We have the Panthers who are 0-3. This is in Charlotte, and number 1 pick Bryce Young will be back. He missed last week. Frank, who you got?
And this Rice Young guy, he's on what team?
The Panthers.
The Panthers?
Yes.
All right. These two teams, who won last week?
None. They
obviously
have no
nobody
wins.
because it's
They have
zero,
no
right?
wins. Yeah.
Oh no, somebody had to win.
This week somebody has to win.
0-3. They're 0-3. They haven't.
This week,
none of these teams have won.
this week somebody's got to win, unless they do
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a chance and go with the Panthers.
You take Wakanda forever.
I'm taking Wakanda forever. Yes.
Unless they.
And the only reason why was because of that information that D gave me. Apparently, he's some important dude.
He's the number 1 pick, and
Yeah.
and the game can also end in a tie. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Oh man.
Rolando,
Games don't end in ties, right?
yes, they do.
They have to do like overtime.
Regular
Yes,
season games and the ties.
yes,
Really?
yeah. Rolando, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Vikings. Again, Kirk Cousins throwing. I mean, we're looking at what? He's 96 for 138. He's got over 1,000 yards already. 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I think it's just a matter of time. They just gotta go over the hump and they'll be good. So this is their game.
All right, I agree. I go with the Vikings also. All right, another unwinnable game: 0-3 Broncos versus the 0-3 Bears. The 0-3 Bears are at home. Frank, who you got?
He's going for his hometown.
The Bears? Frank.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking about. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Bears
All right.
because they're both 0-3. So let me go for my hometown, even though I don't remember it. But let me go with that.
Rolando.
I'm gonna go with the better team, Denver.
We are in
They got
agreement.
they got a big chip on that shoulder.
Yeah, we are in
Gotta take
agreement.
that monkey off their back. I can keep on going metaphors if you want.
I can go too, but I will guarantee they won't score 70 on them this week, so I will also go with the Broncos. Next 1 o'clock game, we have the Baltimore Ravens who are 2-1. We have the Browns who are 2-1. We have league MVP Lamar Jackson and league pedophile.
Allegedly.
No, pedophile. No, not pedophile. Sexual
Thank you.
deviant. Sorry.
There you go. All right, that one. Yeah.
Sexual deviant, Deshaun Watson. Frank, who you got?
Which one has the pedophile? The Browns?
Sexual deviant
The sexual. He likes to have massages.
with happy endings without permission.
So
Sexual
he's
deviant.
I don't know if you know anything about that.
I don't know anything about that. You know that.
Frank, if you need me to explain what that means, happy ending, I'll send you a text.
No, I just Googled it, so I get what it is. I just didn't know that term before.
It does gross, right?
Yeah, my God, disgusting. Paying a woman? come on, man. To do stuff like that? Please. That's what marriage is for. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, it's the same thing, though, right? You still have to pay for it. So,
Okay.
Got it.
And I don't know about you, I didn't get many happy endings.
All right. I don't know why.
I'm going to go.
I do not
I'm
know
going to
why.
go with the Ravens.
All right. Rolando.
Anticipation? Well, who do you pick?
He said the Ravens.
Oh, I got the Ravens, too.
I am going to go against the grain and go with the sexual deviant and that good defense. The Browns at home. The Browns at home. All right. Our next 1 o'clock game, we have the Texans at home off of their first surprise win versus the Steelers, who are 2-1. Frank, who you got?
I want to go with the Steelers because of the numbers, but I got a gut feeling about the Texans.
Okay.
And Rolly always says I should go with my gut.
Alrighty.
But I don't know anything about sports. So I don't know what my gut is. Why am I going for the Texans?
But you're only 3 points behind the person who knows more than all three of us in sports.
Really? So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing today. All right, I see. Rolando, who you got?
That is true. Wait, but I never picked.
You did. You said the Texans.
No, he said Pittsburgh.
You said Pittsburgh. I said you were going with the gut.
He says he's leaning towards Pittsburgh.
No, he said he's going. He said he's going with his gut, and he said he wanted to go with the Texans.
Hello. I know what I said. I was explaining to you my dilemma. You know what I mean? And none of you guys gave me any freaking hints as to which way I should lean. So,
I did. I said the Texans coming off a surprise win last week. Then we have they won
okay, because my gut was saying the Texans, so I'm gonna go with them. How about you, Rolly?
See, he said the Texans.
No, I didn't say Texans. I wasn't sure yet. But because of your statement, that made me confirm my gut instincts for a reason. So, boom.
Who you got?
So that's why I chose them.
I'm going against Frankie's gut. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm also going against Frankie's gut. I'm going with Pittsburgh.
You know what? You sons of bitches, man.
No, it ain't personal.
No, I asked.
I'm not listening to Dwayne.
I was
listening to Dwayne. I went with he confirmed my gut instincts, man.
No, Rolando said you said Steelers. I said, you sure? And then you said, yeah. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Then you changed it. All right, moving. Do you want to take the Steelers? Last chance.
I'm gonna go with you guys.
All right, clean sweep.
Okay, but FYI, every time it's a clean sweep,
we all lose.
The team has lost.
Oh, really? Okay. So you know what? I'll take a hit. I'll go with the Texans then. That's it.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer. Okay. All right, moving on.
I'll have to look at this game. When is it? 1 p.m. When?
1 p.m. on Sunday while you're watching Ahsoka. Is that Ahsoka this week or next week?
Next weekend.
Oh, next week.
Next weekend.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you may be free on Sunday then.
And then now we have the LA Rams, who are 1-2, who are playing the Colts, who are 2-1. Their rookie quarterback is back off a concussion protocol. Cooper Kupp might play for the Rams. So with all that information I gave you, Frank, who you got?
Frank doesn't know who Cooper Kupp is. You got to tell him.
I have no idea.
One of their starting receivers.
Cooper Kupp is the Super Bowl MVP.
I know Dwayne's not going to go with the Saints.
That's not the Saints. The Saints is the next one.
We're not doing the Saints. We're doing the Rams.
The one above it.
Oh, the Rams and the Colts.
Yeah,
my bad, dude. My bad. My apologies.
Yes, you are. You are correct. You are correct.
Yes.
I will not go with the Saints.
I'm going to go with the Colts. All
right. Rolando, who you got?
This time I'm going to go with Frank's gut. And I'm going to go with the Colts.
Colts, all right. I'm the last man standing, so I'm going with the Rams. All right. We are at the game that I wish both teams could lose, but both teams can't. So we have the 1-2-1 Bucks, who looks awful on Monday Night Football versus the Eagles, and then we had the 2-1 Saints, who blew a big lead versus the Packers, and the Packers lost Thursday night versus the Lions. Frank, who you got?
So did the Saints did not win last week?
No, they lost. They were leading, and then they lost by 1 point.
And Tampa?
They got bludgeoned. They got bludgeoned.
They did what?
They got bludgeoned.
Oh, okay. So basically they got killed.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Saints.
All right.
Oh, man. Oh, well. I'm interested to see who Dwayne's going to pick. Who he hates more. Well, I already have an idea. I'm going with the Saints on this one, too.
If I wasn't behind so fucking far, I wouldn't pick the team, but I have to take the Saints on this one because they're at home. Damn it.
Oh, man, this was going to be a loss.
Clean sweep on that one. All right, moving on to our next game, which is the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles did look good on Monday night, but they still won. The passing attack wasn't all that, and they got scored on. So, Frank, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Rolando.
Same.
Clean sweep. The Eagles are going to lose.
The Eagles are going to lose.
Yes. All right, moving on to our next 1 o'clock game. We have the Bengals, who are 1-2, came off their first win of the season, and we have the Titans, who are 1-2. I think they lost last week. Joe Burrow is still injured, but he surprised me. He played last week. That's why I didn't pick him. So, Frank, who you got?
Both teams look bad. They play ugly.
Yeah,
Man,
that is very true.
Yeah, but the Bengals.
I just gotta say this. I don't like being first. It's not fair because I'm a major handicap.
So you want me to choose you last next
I'm
time?
just throwing that out there. I do not like being first to choose.
All right, so next week we're gonna switch it up. It'll be
There you go. Let's go with D first, then Ro, and then me.
We'll switch it up. We'll put you in the
All
middle.
right.
We'll put you in the middle.
Make me last. You know what?
Next week, make him last.
Okay.
And then the following week, maybe he'll go in the middle.
Who you got?
He could be.
I was right in the middle.
He could be.
I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go
in the middle.
there, right? Like a sandwich. Man, I really don't know which one to go for, so I think I'm just gonna go with the Titans.
All right, he's picking the home
And I'm
team.
going solely by logo. I'm not gonna lie to you on this one.
All right, Rolly, who you got?
I got the Bengals.
All right, you and I both have the Bengals. All right, moving on to our next game. We're starting our 4 o'clock sled. We have the Raiders versus the Chargers. The Raiders has drama with Chandler Jones, an anemic offense, and the Chargers have a very lucky head coach who could be fired I think he would be fired if they lose another game.
Frank should have been fired a long time ago.
Yeah, he should have been fired. Yeah, for real. But Frank, who you got?
I'm going with the Raiders.
All right, Rolly.
Chargers.
Damn it.
I am up in the air, and since you took the Chargers, I still don't trust that coach, and I still don't trust the other coach. So I will.
Both coaches are bad?
Yes, they are. I will go with the Chargers. Damn it. Damn it.
Well, now it sounds like this week you're actually trying.
No. All right, our 425 game. So this will probably be the number one lead with Fox. So we have the Patriots, who are 1-2, versus the Cowboys, who lost to the Arizona Cardinals last week in a shocker. So they should be
angry.
No, they should be. They should get over the shock of losing Trayvon Diggs for that first game. So, Frank, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Cowboys on this one.
Ro?
We go with a clean sweep?
Yeah,
Cowboys.
we're going to clean sweep, so the Cowboys are going to lose. All right. The next 4:25 game we have is the Cardinals, who coming off a surprise win at home versus Dallas, and then we have the 3-0 49ers, which most people say is the best team in the NFL. Frank, who you got?
Oh, Rolly knows who I'm calling for.
Yes.
The Niners.
All right.
Yes. Niners for me too.
All
And
right.
Wayne, should I put you down?
Another clean sweep, and these motherfuckers might lose again. So there you go. All right. We have a Sunday night game. We have the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, and the rest of the team versus the New York Jets, who are 1-2. I say we're going to have a clean sweep on this one, but let's go ahead and just ask everybody. Frank, who you got?
I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
So clean sweep it is.
And they're going to lose in front of the nation with Taylor Swift, and it's going to be awful. Now we're going to go to Monday night. We actually have one Monday night game this week. Fucking awesome. That's what I'm talking about. And again, Monday night we're doing our podcast, so we'll probably watch some parts of the game.
We'll be doing our podcast where Frank will be doing play-by-play.
Play-by-play.
Well, he'll be doing color commentary.
We have the Seahawks, who are 2-1, versus the Giants, who are 1-2. Frank, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one.
Oof.
Okay. I'm good. You know what? I'm gonna follow Frank here and go with the Seahawks also.
Oh my fucking God! We have a clean sweep. Oh my God! The Giants are gonna win 2 games. Fuck! What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? All right.
You see, Seahawks are favorite, and it's a close game. Seahawks are favored by 1.5.
And the Giants are gonna goddamn win. Okay. All right. We have done our picks for the week. All right. At this point of the show, if you have an ad read, product you want to boast, send us an email at ninjasofanotherncolor at gmail.com. We're available on TikTok. We're available on Threads. We're available on Facebook. We're available on Instagram. You can have your ad or your product placement right here after the pick segment. All right, we're moving on to our main topic, which is...
Before we move on to the main topic, should we remind our listeners about our giveaway?
Oh,
that is true.
Okay, we're having...
I don't think anyone has won yet, right?
Nope, nobody won. We have a giveaway for a free pair of headphones. That's right, wireless headphones. Wireless headphones. And also, you have to listen to my interview with Ace from Ramen Toys and email the answer of his favorite Motu character. Okay, also we're going to have a second giveaway. We're going to have a second giveaway of the upcoming interview with Nerdzoic. His name is Matt. So I am going to interview Matt on Wednesday. So that interview might post Thursday or Friday. I will come up with a question that you will answer, and we're going to give away. You might need to pay for shipping, but I'm still deciding on that one. We're giving away a massage gun. Yes, a massage gun.
Oh shoot! I just might go in there as a different name and freaking just answer, so I can get it for free with shotgun. Yeah, come on, man.
You so stupid. We're going to give away.
At least it's a lot better. Getting a massage gun is a lot better than what Deshaun Watson did. The massage gun.
What?
So,
Oh my god! I still have to look up what this person did.
Why? I just need to know why. Why? As a sexual deviant. Stop it. Okay, we are giving away this massage gun right here. Deep tissue massage. you have to listen to the Nerdzort podcast. So on Monday, while we're doing our live football reaction, I will remind you again. This will be our second giveaway. Our first giveaway is a pair of headphones. This is our second giveaway. You can send your answers to ninjasofanotherncolor@gmail.com. The first correct answer with your name and address, we will mail you the headphones and we will mail you the massage gun. Yes, a massage gun. Retail price $50. Yes. I spent my own money, $50 for it. So you can get that for free.
Yeah, and if anybody knows you, they know you never spend your own money.
That's
really?
Well, not on. Well, definitely not on a.
So that's what we're doing right now.
Massage gun. That's for sure.
So that's what we're doing right now. So we're doing this.
Massages in person.
So that's what we're doing. Okay. All right. Moving on to the main topic of the night. What is your top 5 arcade games? Arcade meaning Galaga, Dig Dug.
Point slaps.
Yeah, you put money in the machine and you played for hours. Back in the day, old folks spend many hours playing arcade games. What is your arcade games? Do we have a list? Do you have a list?
I got my list right here.
I got mine.
I am doing mine as we speak, so Frank, go first.
Are we doing the outside looking in?
Yes, of course we are.
Okay. So I wanted this one to hit my top 5, and I'm talking about like really close to my top 1, because I fell in love with this game back then when I first saw it, because it was just something so new and so freaking advanced. So my outside looking in is going to be Space Ace. It's going to be Space Ace.
Man, I'm gonna need to Google this one.
No, you don't know this one, Rolly? Remember Dragon's Lair?
It was the same.
Yeah.
It was the same.
Okay,
concept.
so it's a cartoon-based game, but it's called Space Ace.
The guy used to change into the big muscle.
Yes, he presses the watch
and he changes the muscle guy.
And cocky. Dude, I used to love that game. When I first saw it, I freaked out because back then there was no game like that except for Dragon's Lair, and that one never really caught my attention. You know what I mean? But the graphics were just so freaking amazing. It's a freaking cartoon. I'm getting
heavy metal vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an awesome game. Yes.
We have heavy metal vibes from this.
Yes. I actually have it. I downloaded it for free on my PlayStation 5. I actually have it.
You have PlayStation 5? Damn, you guys have a lot of money.
I don't have a PlayStation 5.
I've had a PlayStation 5 since last year. Yeah.
I gotta save money to get a PlayStation 5.
I gotta save money for a PlayStation 4.
I can give you my old one.
PlayStation 4 is something that I do. There's enough here. There's 4 PlayStation 4s in this house.
Really? Damn.
There's 3 kids and 1 adult. So
that's true.
All right.
Yeah, but that's my outside looking in, and my number 5 is.
Great.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Oh no, we're doing outside looking in. Nice. Go ahead.
Rolando.
I'm going old school with Pac-Man.
That's your outside? That's your outside?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, my outside looking in is pole position.
That was a good one too. I remember.
Okay, I remember that one.
I didn't play it at the arcade because I had it at home.
I had it on my Atari.
I had it on the Atari, but I liked it at the arcade. All right, Frank, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is Marvel versus Capcom. I was never really good at fighting games, but that one and freaking Ayuga Street Fighter, I was always good at.
Did he say Ayuga?
Ayuga.
That's the noise that whatchamacallit Ryu does when he shoots his fireball.
Okay.
Hayuka. Something like that, anyways.
Orlando, what's your 5?
Oli, what's yours?
Wait. What was the noise he used to make?
Hayuka. Something like that.
I thought I was.
It sounds like yucca.
I thought I was the only one.
No. All right. My number 5 is. Where's my number 5? I have The Simpsons as number 5.
Really?
Simpsons, really?
Ah,
I did notice that all the games I liked are almost the same kind of games, though. So yes, number 5 is that's what I have. The Simpsons.
All right.
Did not see that one coming.
Neither did I. My number 5 is Star Wars. You just sit in the cabinet and you're an X-Wing fighter, and it was really poor graphics, but it was the first sitting cabinet that I played and I liked it.
I remember that one.
All right. Frank, number 4.
My number 4 is a shooter game where you actually grab the gun and everything. I love those. Terminator.
Oh.
Terminator.
I was gonna go with the House of the Dead.
House of the Dead was mine.
Oh, that one I wanted to put in there also. Yeah, because I love those shooter games, man. House of the Dead was a good one.
You weren't scared to play because of zombies?
No, believe it or not, no.
Dwayne, what you got?
My number 4 is the cursing orange ball Qbert.
Oh, I remember Qbert.
You're old.
Yes,
Did Rolly say his number 4?
What? Did I do my number 4?
No,
we skipped. No, we skipped you and went to Dwayne.
No, he skipped himself because he called.
That is true. You did.
Okay.
What is yours, bro?
Hey, Dwayne, you're pretty old. Was it really? Was it 25 cents to play, or was it a nickel?
Really? No, it was 25 cents.
Really, motherfucker, really?
Yeah, because I'm older than Dwayne, so yeah, it was a quarter, right?
What you got?
4. So Qbert. By the way, I suck at Qbert. Never was good. Took me a while to figure out how to play the game.
It's the easiest game to play.
So I'm going. Alright, I'm gonna go with the X-Men Street Fighter.
Really?
X-Men vs. Street
Fighter. Oh, that one was on my list too. Yep.
Wait, that one
was good.
Wasn't that your number 5?
No, mine was Marvel versus Capcom.
Oh.
Yeah, but they also had another one, which is your number 4, which is X-Men versus Street Fighter. That was another one that was I wanted to make my list.
Wolverine with the Barrett's. What the hell is it called? Yeah, he was flashing, but you just pressed the button and he would something Barrage. Berserker Barrage. That's what it was.
Yeah.
All right, Frank. What's your number 3?
You had the Sentinel that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Frank, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is another shooter game, Time Crisis.
Oh, Time
Crisis.
Wow.
I still play that. I still play that Dave & Buster's.
Do you? Nice. I didn't even know it was still out.
Yeah. Well, it's
still around, I should say.
Probably the Time Crisis 4 or something.
Oh, probably.
All right, Ro, what's your number 3?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell.
It's basically the same thing as The
Simpsons. Yeah.
All right. My number 3 is a combination because they're kind of the same game. Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man.
Oh, okay.
Which one were you better at, the Mr. or the Mrs.?
Mrs.
A lot of people are better at Mrs. I don't understand why.
And
yeah, me too. That's me.
It was hard. The tiles were harder on Miss Pac-Man than Pac-Man. I don't know why. All right. What's your number 2, Frank?
Man, this one was back and forth, man. It took me a minute. But my number 1 just had to take it over.
2.
My number 2 is, believe it or not, Mario Brothers.
The original Mario Brothers?
Yes, the original Mario Brothers. I remember when it first came out, man, I was like, what? This game is freaking awesome. I freaking loved it.
Kids, what you didn't know was Donkey Kong was not the first Mario Brothers game. There was a Mario Brothers game where Mario and Luigi was in a pipe, and they that's a fine fought crabs. So that was it. All right, Rolando, what's your number 2?
I wonder if everybody has the same number 1.
Nope, absolutely not.
No, I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Really? All right, number 2 is NBA Jam.
I used to love that one on my Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. What was remember them Super Slams?
Yep. Had the super.
Fire!
Yep. All right, my number. What we are 3 or 2?
2. We're on 2.
All right, my number 2 is Galaga. Yes, Galaga.
Played that one plenty of times.
Galaga, where you
I
double
had
ship.
it at home, so I didn't play it at the arcade.
Yeah, had to go to the ship, and you had to and that was it. All right, number.
Also still available to play it at Dave & Buster's.
Yes, I might go to Dave & Buster's this week or next week to see what it is. All right, Frank, you're number 1.
Number 1, Frank.
My number 1, man. I don't know what it's about this game, but I've always freaking loved it. Donkey Kong Jr.
Not Donkey Kong Jr., not the original Donkey Kong.
Correct. Donkey Kong Jr. For some reason, I've always loved that game, man. There was just something about it. Until this day, like, if I were to see it, I would have to stop and play it. Yeah, but that's my number 1.
All right, Rolando.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I suck at those, man.
Mortal Kombat was good. That's the first mature game that showed blood.
Yes.
Were you able to do the fatalities?
No.
Okay, yeah, me neither.
I mean, I knew one, and then that's the one that I did.
What was your main character you played?
What was the guy's name? The guy with the guy without the shirt, the Chinese guy without the shirt.
Liu Kang?
What's his name?
Liu Kang?
Liu Kang, yes. I liked him. I also liked Jax.
Scorpion.
The dude with the metal arms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scorpion for me.
Yeah. Everybody loved doing that. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Get over here.
Get over here. All right.
And Sub-Zero was also good. I also knew how to do one with Sub-Zero. But it was always funny when you're playing it, and then you're trying to get the moves, and you're just like scratching, kicking, you know? It looks like you're having a little, like there's a glitch in the system because you're just
Yeah, I sucked at that game, bro.
All right. My number 1.
All right, what's yours?
The father of Frank's number 1, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Nice.
The platform that introduced the world to Mario. Don't know why, but that was his.
Yeah, I know, right? How did Mario become the most popular one in that game?
Because he's a white guy who's saving a white girl from a black monkey. Take it to where we want.
Donkey Kong was not black.
Yes, he was.
He was not black.
He's a monkey.
He's a monkey.
Was he black?
Yes.
Oh, he's a monkey.
He's a monkey.
Thank you. He was brown.
You'll get it when you think about it.
Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying.
No, he's just not as racist as
there
you
you
are.
go.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Okay, first of all, I'm not racist.
No, there it was. It just that's what it was back in the day. Most monkeys and anything resembled black people. That's what it was in the 80s.
And now they're done by gingers.
Well, you know what, Dwayne? I just want you to know that because I have a black friend, I'm offended by what you said, bro.
You have many black friends.
But it's your black friend who said it, though. I think it's okay.
It doesn't count. Okay, I got you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our top 5 arcade games. They should bring back arcade games so we can get rich, but they don't. This is the Ninja of Another Color podcast. And guess what, folks? We're only 10 minutes over the hour. Someone told me we'll be here till 11:30. take back your word, sir. We are out at 10:30. I say
no. Once you stop recording, then we're gonna talk for another 20-30 minutes. We do then that comes. We do the red band version of this. Podcast, the uncensored version.
You know what we need to do? We need to start a Patreon so we can actually do that. Give them the unfiltered version of this.
Yeah. Oh man, Frank the Stallion story.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, first of all, I am so PC that's not even funny.
Whatever. All right. Today we talked about what's in collection news. Yes, I'm the only one with disposable income, so that refers to me. We talked about Picard, and we did a little extra with the Trekkies on ships. And I still think Voyager is the best. I don't care what they say. Voyager is the best. Upgraded with the Borg shielding. Yeah, man. Voyager is the best.
Did you see Voyager came on lower decks?
Yes, I did.
It's a good show.
Yes,
Frank.
it is.
I gotta start watching it, man.
All right. Then we talked about ACC news. Both Florida State and Miami are on bye. So
last time it's the last week FSU goes unbeaten.
I'll take any bets on that.
And you prayed. You had to pray.
I didn't pray. I did not pray. Go back.
Then you can beat us.
Read the tape. Read the tape. Read the tape. Again, we talked about FSU, Clemson.
I'm just not going to make this last until 11, so you can.
I don't care. We talked about Clemson leaving the ACC. We talked about something we talked about. I forgot. We talked about the results where everybody's picking against me because they think I'm the sports head in this establishment, and then we did our top 5 games. Alrighty, folks, this is the Ninjas of Another Color podcast. I'm your host, Dottley, along with the 2 Cuban ninjas, aka Frank, aka Rolando. Again, we'll be doing a podcast on Monday during the Monday Night Football game. We have 2 giveaways. One for a pair of headphones and a massage gun. This is the Ninjas of the Color podcast. We are available on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Pandora. Still trying to get Apple.
Everywhere you get your podcast except for Apple.
We're still trying to get an Apple username so we can go on that. And we will see you on Monday, or we'll hear you where you get your podcast.
The Barbarian. The year 1994. From out of space comes a runaway planet, hurtling between the Earth and the Moon, unleashing cosmic destruction. Man's civilization is cast in ruin. 2,000 years later, Earth is reborn. A strange new world rises from the old. A world of savagery, super science, and sorcery. But one man bursts his bonds to fight for justice. With his companions, Ookla the Mock and Princess Ariel, he pits his strength, his courage, and his fabulous sun's sword against the forces of evil. He is Thundar, the Barbarian.